Hello YouTube! Come get out of this makeup with me. My toilet that I'm sitting on is making a super annoying noise. Let me go see if I can fix that. If not, it might be throughout this entire video. Sorry. There's no fixing that. There's no fixing that. But, I have work this morning. It's 1. I gotta take my earring off. Here's my earring. It's super cute. I probably can't see it. But let's take off my makeup with me. Let's get super vulnerable. Also look, I switched my septum out. This one's a lot tinier. The toilet stopped. Okay. But for size comparison, this is the new one. Just ignore the spikes. But this is the new bar, and that's the other thingy. But you can really tell the difference. I promise, it's a very big difference when it's actually in my nose. I didn't like the big spikes. I got like 4 of them and they all came with the big spikes, but I didn't like the big spikes. Let's see. Hello. I hope I can talk loud enough for this to work. I also hope I don't look too weird because we're about to take all this makeup off. About to get vulnerable because the internet is one place that I've always kind of turned to get vulnerable on. Posting targeted TikToks at people, posting YouTube videos at my lowest, well, one of my lowest. There's a cat scratching at the door. She's in heat right now, so I don't want to let her in here. Okay. And I'm not farting, it's a toilet seat. Okay. 1 second. I have wipes somewhere. They were hidden underneath my bag. I like being able to have both my hands in a YouTube video. That's not something that I normally do. But we're just gonna get straight into taking this makeup off because as you can tell, she's kind of messy. She's very brushed, and I was really feeling it. Like I did like this makeup, but you know, you probably don't know me, but for those who do know me or did know me at my previous channel, Now Foam, RIP, I lost that login information when my phone broke. I'm on an iPhone 14 now, super fun. But I lost all my pictures, all my email accounts, my phone number, everything like that. So hopefully I'll be able to get everything back, but for now, I still like making YouTube videos. I'm literally just using Great Value wipes, and then specifically around my eyes. Yeah, bet you didn't think I was hiding all this up here. But specifically for around my eyes, this eyeliner gets a little bit freaky, so I try to use soap and water, but we'll see. But my appearance has been something that I have hated for a very long time, and I have been struggling with that, and you will see me start to not really like the way I look as soon as I take all this makeup off, specifically the eyeliner, because goodness gravy. But yeah, I actually do like my face and my body, and I've been struggling for a while to really be comfortable with myself. You know, in like 2020, I went through a huge period of what's it called? Sorry, I just realized that I'm sitting in my bathroom at 1 a.m. talking to myself. I realized that I was putting on, didn't realize, but I was putting on eyeliner, like big eyeliner every day. I couldn't stand looking at my face without it. Like, I genuinely hated the way I looked so much to where I wouldn't even look in the mirror on the days that I didn't have eyeliner, and it took me a while to get out of that. And for a while now, I actually stopped using eyeliner altogether because I was just trying to love my face. And, you know, I have been fluctuating in weight as well for a good bit. So that's also been giving me a little bit more struggles to really like myself recently. Especially when I have a job and it's a customer service job, so I'm interacting with people all day and I have to look presentable. And I used to not really care about looking presentable. Sorry, I know I have stuff like everywhere. But like in high school, I would wear whatever I wanted, whatever was comfortable, even if it made me uncomfortable sometimes with the way people would look at me and talk about me. And it's like, you're dressing this way, obviously people are going to give you attention. My opinion on myself, you know, that's just for me. Like, looking back on myself, like I wore full clown makeup to school and someone said I look like an idiot. Someone who, that was a whole situation because he kind of bullied me, but it was in the way that like a guy bullies you when he likes you. I know. I hated that guy. Sorry, but it's the truth. Yeah, so it's like, wow, this actually came off a lot easier than I thought it would. I thought I would have to like scrub my face. Literally been using one whitey that looks really, really gross now. But yeah, I was actually just gonna sleep in my makeup tonight because I thought this was gonna be a lot harder. But yeah, I'm the kind of person who really yaps a lot, but I don't really talk about much of anything. Like, there's not much substance to anything that I say, which is also something that I struggle with as someone who likes to be a sociable person and who likes to talk to people. I feel like nothing I say is interesting enough, and it's hard when you have friends who are also yapatrons, but they actually say stuff that's like interesting and meaningful. And then whenever I speak, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then whenever I get the chance to like fully talk about something, I'm stumbling over my words and I'm just like all over the place. And it's just not, I'm not an interesting person to have a conversation with. And that sucks. I'm a very quiet person. I'm very kept to myself, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I polished my nails. You can barely see. But yeah. Oh gosh, it looks a lot worse close up. I'll fix that later. But I don't know, I feel like makeup is such an intimate thing and taking off makeup is such an interesting thing. And I like when people do like get unready with me and like get ready with me. But obviously I can't do much of that besides just the face. I don't know. Again, not much of anything said in this video, just me talking about myself the whole time, which is another issue I have. But yeah, I do really like myself. I actually really like the way I look right now, despite my super yellow teeth, which I didn't realize were an insecurity until recently. And you're gonna be like, wow, those teeth are freaking disgusting. And I'd be like, yeah, no they are. No, yeah they are. Yeah they are, and I brush my teeth. And they still look like this. And I have holes in my teeth. There's a really big one back there. But yeah, my teeth are all messed up. They're disgusting. I'm being real open with y'all right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Hope you enjoyed this very brief taking my makeup off with me. I don't know. That's all it was. Bye, YouTube. I really hope that if you feel bad about your appearance, you can grow as well. And that you know that there is hope that you can grow as well. Because even though I talk bad about myself, I don't hate myself. And I feel like if you want to love yourself, that proves that you don't hate yourself. So please don't. Be nice to yourself. You literally YOLO. It's just not worth it, you know? It's worth it to try and be happier, at least a little bit. Bye, YouTube.